Tiger woke in the night, knowing something was wrong in the world. Carly, his mate, lay curled into his side, her wispy nightdress tickling his skin. Her golden brown hair had escaped the ponytail she'd tucked it into, and silken strands brushed her face. In his cubbyhole off their room, their son Seth slept in his crib, Tiger aware of his every breath. Seth had been born a human baby, as all half-shifter, half-humans were, but his hair was tiger-striped. Carly was safe. Seth was safe. So why had Tiger come abruptly awake in the silence of the night? He'd learned not to question what went on in his brain. Tiger wasn't like the other shifters of this shifter town. He'd been born in a lab, the experiment of genetic engineers who'd really needed something better to do with their time. 22 of their experiments had failed. Failed meant the shifters had died. Number 23 was Tiger. The researchers had abandoned him when the lab shut down, and Tiger had existed in isolation for many years. Now he lived here, he reminded himself as he brushed his fingertips over Carly's soft skin, in a huge room at the top of a cozy bungalow that had been partitioned into two once Seth arrived. Tiger had a mate who loved him and a cub of his own, two things he'd never truly believed would happen to him. The rest of this house was taken up with Liam Morrissey's family, Liam's mate and cub and his nephew, who'd welcomed Tiger into their home and made him one of their clan. The window was open, but the night was quiet as it ever got in Austin, near Miller, the old airport. Tiger heard cars on the distant freeway, the drone of a low-flying helicopter, someone laughing far away. He heard shifters as well, the nocturnal felines who liked to prowl Shiftertown in the warmth of the September night. They hung out, went for runs under the stars, had sex in the shadows. None of that had woken him. Tiger can sleep through a tornado if he wants to, Carly always said, flashing her big smile. She knew that for a fact. Rapid thoughts ran through Tiger's head along with the brief, weird stream of numbers he sometimes saw in the back of his brain. Tiger didn't know what the numbers meant or where they came from. He only knew they oriented him to things he needed to understand, or situations no one but him could handle. The uneasy silence was broken by sudden, intense screams. All out, boiling in hell, please help me screaming. It filled Tiger's brain and blotted out everything, the house, his cub, Carly and her soothing touch. Wordless, terrified, in so much torment. Tiger slammed his hands to his head, squeezing to make the pain and fear cease. But they wouldn't be silenced. Carly and Seth slept on, oblivious because the sound wasn't here, in the air around them. It was inside Tiger's mind. From far, far away, a being cried out, and Tiger heard. Search and rescue. Tiger had been made for it, his original purpose. Subsequent researchers had changed their tactics and tried to transform him into a superfighter, a living machine. But his idealistic first creators had wanted to use Tiger to find people lost, and on their last hope. During the past year, Shifter Bureau had called on Tiger to locate stranded hikers, lost cubs, and the occasional criminal eluding the human police. Tiger had tapped into his abilities and found them. But it had never been like this. Not this invading, mind-pounding agony. A desperation that tore into Tiger's psyche. He had to find the being in trouble, now,